Hey guys, so today we are going to create a fantasy $1,000 Sephora, like if we could, this is what we would buy wish list.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
I believe Emily Noel created this kind of like video. I'll link her channel and video down below for you guys so you can check it out. But it is like just a bit of fun. Like we all don't have the money to just go and spend on endless amounts of money, especially this year, probably at the most of times, but especially this year. So I feel like this is a little bit of fun. And when I saw this kind of video pop up, I was like, oh, this is definitely my kind of a video. I love shopping. So if that sounds interesting to you, then keep on watching. But before we do, please make sure you hit that subscription button and that notification bell so that you and I can be friends. And then now I'm going to show you how much of an actual shopping problem that I actually have. So let's go. So I actually do this all the time where I go onto stores or websites and literally fill my cart up with everything that I want or that I would like to purchase, and then I just kind of leave it sitting in my cart and then X out of the website and go on about my day, and I get such a little dopamine hit from it. It's so good, and it's like I've actually gone shopping and purchased it, but I haven't spent anything out of my wallet, so it's great. So I went in and I filled my cart up, and when I finished, I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, you have $1,700 US dollars, $1,700 US dollars, which is almost, it would be over $3,000 in Australia. So over 3,000 Australian dollars of products in your cart. Like I couldn't even stick to a pretend budget.
Why are you the way that you are?
So this is my Sephora basket. I've got my laptop down here, by the way, so that's why if you keep seeing me look down here, that's why. But this is my Sephora basket that I currently have. This is not sticking to the $1,000 budget. It's $1,636 US dollars. Another disclaimer, if you're from Australia, I've gone onto the Sephora.com website, not the Australian one, because the Australian one, it's like nowhere near as exciting as the US one. The US one has like every product you can imagine and they get the releases straight away, whereas the Sephora one doesn't even have the Mothership 8 artistry palette or anything. It doesn't have half of these products in it. So we're just going to pretend that we can shop at Sephora.com and that Sephora Australia is half as decent as them. Anyway, so this one is $1,636 US dollars, and I have 47 products in my basket, and these are all of the products that I have. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to cull my list down to $1,000 because we can do this. I can stick to a budget if I have to. I can do it.
I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do.
So I'm going to cull my list down to $1,000, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about the products that I have from there. Okay. I culled my basket down and it sucked. Like I didn't want to get rid of any of those products. It was really hard to get rid of $600 and something. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you poor thing.
I mean, first world problems, but I'm not actually behind the basket. So I got it down to $1,002 and I don't have anything that's like $2 to get rid of. So we're just gonna pretend like that $2 doesn't exist. So let's go through what I have remaining. So the first one that I would pick up is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership, I think it's 8 artistry palette Divine Rose 2 collection. Honestly, I could spend my whole $1,000 just getting like all of the Pat McGrath palettes. I've never tried one. I really want to try one. It's just in Australian dollars are $200. It's so much money to spend on an eyeshadow palette. I will do it. I will do it soon too, I feel like, but I just am like trying to, I feel like if I get one, I'm going to be hooked on it and I'm going to need all of them. So I'm trying to kind of hold out, but I will get that by the end of the year. I know it. So I definitely want that. I also really want the Pat McGrath mascara because people rave about it, and she just released a new one. So I think now I would probably just get the new one. But I really, really want to try her mascara because people just rave about that mascara, and I'm very curious to see if it's like worth the price point. Because normally I just buy my $5 Essence mascaras, to be honest. So I'm curious. The Viseart palette as well, the Aperol Spritz eyeshadow palette, I am so keen to see what this is like because I've never tried Viseart. It's another one of those eyeshadow formulas that's like super expensive, but I've never really liked their color schemes of the palettes before. So this is like the first one that I've seen that's like really kind of intrigued me, and I really would be keen to try their formula out. So that's why I've popped that one in here. Honey Beauty Luminous Silk Foundation is just because it's one of my all-time favorite foundations, and I want to pick one up. I just haven't yet because it's super expensive. Again, it's like $100 Australian, so I would definitely pick that up. And I really want to try the La Mer Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. Like Patrick Tar raves about it. So many people rave about how beautiful that foundation is, and it's super expensive. Like 200 Australian dollars again. Actually, I think it might be 150 Australian dollars for that foundation. That's so much money for a foundation. And if I like it, I have to keep buying it. And then if I don't like it, and it has SPF in it, so I'm a little bit nervous that it'll like break me out. I really want to try it though. I guess I could get a tester. Doesn't Meta do testers? Is that too like janky? I get a lot of foundation testers, but I feel like that would draw the line going to like Bougie La Mer and being like, can I just have a tester? Anyway, the Makeup Forever Light Velvet Air Shine Control Refreshing Spray, only because Hindash in his recent video was like raving about this setting spray, saying it's like the best setting spray. So I really need to try it now, because if Hindash likes it, then I'm gonna like it. So I really want to try that. And the Patrick Ta Monochromatic Blush, I just really want to try everything from Patrick Ta, to be honest, because he is one of my all-time favorite makeup artists. I just recently purchased his half cream half powder blush that he just released, but I'm still waiting for it to get here, so I will like show it on my channel when it gets here. But I really want to try his original powder blush formula as well. Have heard some people say that they don't like it though, so I'm interested to see if I actually do like it or not. Oh, I actually did keep the Kosas tinted face oil foundation. I do have like testers of this foundation because I wasn't sure if the oil was going to break me up. I do really like this foundation. It's so nice for everyday, like just, I want a little bit of coverage but not a lot of coverage. The Tower 28 Beauty Shine On Jelly Lip Gloss, because people say that it's even better than the Kosas wet lip oil, and that's like my favorite. So I need to try their formula to see if it is as good or better. The Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Perfection Concealer, because again, people rave about this concealer. People rave so hard out for Pat McGrath. Honestly, like all her products are so highly rated. The only one that I think I've seen that's like kind of hit or miss is her foundation, and I have gotten a tester of that before to try it, and I do have to agree, the first time I tried it, I really liked it. The second time I tried it, I didn't like it so much, so I'm kind of still on the fence about whether or not I want to actually pick that foundation up. But I really want to try the concealer because so many people, it's like their holy grail concealer. And same with the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. People rave about this concealer and talk about how good it is. So I need to try that for myself and see if it really is that good, and if it really does cover up, because I have difficult under eyes to conceal, so I'm interested to see what that works like. Patrick Ta, the brow shaping wax. I really am super intrigued in anything brow shaping wax, and I really want to try this one because people love it, people hate it. I'm just super intrigued. I've never done soap brows before ever, so I would like to try it, and I'm super keen to give it a go. The Pat McGrath Lab Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Setting Powder. You have me at blurring under eye, to be completely honest. If you have blurring under eye in your description for your product, I'm gonna buy it. I promise you, I will buy it. Whether or not it works, who knows? But I do know, again, a lot of people really love this powder, and they also really like using it on their face. So I would be super interested to see how this kind of powder would perform on my under eyes. And again, blurring under eye, like, just sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, like the universal clear one. I need it in my life. I have majority of the gloss bombs. I love the formula. It's gorgeous, and I just haven't picked the clear one up yet. The Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder. I really want to try this powder because the Taylor like raves about, well, actually everyone raves about this powder, and I used to wear powder foundation. That's all I would wear, is like the Bare Minerals one back in the day. So I really want to try this and see how it goes, because I do like some days just wearing a powder foundation. It's easy, and sometimes you just don't want to put creams on and all that kind of stuff. So I really want to try this and see if it really is worth the hype and how good it is. Dominique Cosmetics. If you don't know who Dominique Cosmetics is, it's the brand from Kristen Dominique, who's a YouTuber, and it's phenomenal. But these two I'm really interested in because it is her collaboration with JD Wadey 180, and she's like a really, like, I think she's a skin esthetician or something like that, and she's got beautiful skin, and they've kind of teamed up and created this primer and this hydrating mist. Both of them are hydrating. It's on my fantasy wish list for real, because I have combination skin and I don't really think I need products that are like ultra hydrating because I don't have super dry skin, but I'm super keen to try it just because it's them too, and I'm like really, it sounds like they've actually genuinely infused skincare products into these like primer and sprays, and I'm just kind of intrigued about it and like what it's all about, and I want to see like, is it does it do what it says it does? Is it as good as it says? I don't know. I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued. Guys. The Marc Jacobs Beauty Brow Wow Duo. I think this is awesome. Like, you get the pencil on one side, the gel on the other side, and you get an extra pencil. So price when you first look at it is like super high, but then when you consider that you get 2 brow pencils and a gel, it's actually really reasonable, and it's super friendly for travel. Not that anyone's traveling anywhere, but you know, like even if you want to throw your brow product in your bag for work or something, and it just looks, I don't know, it just looks like it would be a good product. I usually quite like Marc Jacobs Beauty products, so yeah, I'm always interested in trying like new brow products. Everyone talks about the Huda Beauty Tantour just being like absolutely phenomenal and being like a holy grail contour product from them. And I have always been like nervous to try anything else from Huda Beauty after her foundation because it is that heavily fragranced. It's disgusting. Like, I don't know who told her that that fragrance was a good idea, but they need to sack whoever that was because it's disgusting. And it like, if you are sensitive to fragrance, even if you're not, it just breaks you out. It's hot. I can't do the fragrance. So I haven't touched anything of hers since that foundation, but people really rave about this contour product. So I want to check it out. I want to give it a go. I want to see how heavily fragranced it is, and I want to see if it breaks me out. I also want to see how good it is. Like, is it as good as people talk about? I know that a lot of people would look at this next one and be like, boring, but the NARS Orgasm Blush and Lip Ultimate Set is really intriguing to me. I actually saw it for the first time in Mecca Maxima, which is like an Australian kind of Sephora. I saw the set, I hadn't seen it before. And it actually looks very interesting to me and something that I would pick up because I've never tried NARS Orgasm Blush ever, or like any of their balms or glosses. And basically I am a sucker for a lip balm. Like, I have just so many lip balms. I love lip balms. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them. And I really want to try this like orgasm lip balm, and I really want to try the orgasm blush because people are just like, it's this cult classic for them. Cookie highlighter, because like I have swatched this and I don't know why I haven't purchased it yet, but I have swatched it and it is every bit as amazing as everyone says it is. Such a stunning highlight. Like, it's so beautiful. You know actually why I haven't picked it up? The packaging. I don't like Benefit Cosmetics packaging in any way, shape or form. It really turns me off buying their products, their packaging. But the highlighter is so good that I will eventually pick it up. The Tarte Mini Timeless Smoothing Primer. That is a mouthful. I really want to try this because Tati always raves about it, and I love a good smooth, like pore smoothing primer. Okay, so next up is this Lip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick from Fenty Beauty. That is a friggin' name, oh my god. Anyway, I actually want all of these in my collection, but for the sake of like meeting the $1,000 budget, I will only pick one, and I'll pick like the nude shade, which is probably a boring one again, but I really like this. These whole things about these lipsticks is just for me. Like, I love a sheer shiny lip. I love them. I love them more than like a pigmented lipstick or anything because you can wear them throughout the day. You don't have to worry about it going all over your face if you're eating or if you're in a meeting. You can like touch it up really quickly. I love everything about it. The Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer. I would pick this one up instead of the Fenty Beauty one, only because I'm pretty sure the Fenty Beauty one has coconut in it, and if it does, it will absolutely break me out. And also, I have heard a lot of people say that this Tarte one is like comparable and it's really good. Downside is it only has 2 shades, like this one and the slightly darker one, so they definitely, I don't understand why they're not. People, why aren't you expanding your shade ranges, guys? Like, expand the shade range. There are more tones than my skin color out there and a little bit deeper. Like, come on. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I have always wanted to try this. You can't get Milk Makeup in Australia. So this is kind of one of those ones where it's like, I actually wouldn't be able to purchase this. Like, the rest of these products, I could like go to other websites and buy them, or other shops in Australia, but Milk is the only brand that I can't actually get in Australia, and I can't ship in or anything like that unless I pay $1 million for shipping. But I like, this is Fantasyland, and I do really want to try this primer because people just rave about it. And then lastly, the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. I don't know why, I really want to try this mascara. The brush kind of really intrigues me. It's like the new one from Urban Decay, Lash Freak, where it's like a Venus trap for a brush. It intrigues me so much. I really want to try them. I will get them, I promise you, because I want to try them and see how good they are. All right, you guys, that is my $1,000 fantasy Sephora wish list. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if a lot of the items that I have on my wish list would be on yours. Let me know some items that you actually would put on your wish list that I didn't have. If you're super keen to give this a go, jump onto Sephora and actually do it yourself and send me the screenshot of what your cart would look like on Instagram. My handle's here. I actually would really love to see it. I love seeing people's hauls and like shopping things, even if it's fantasy. I love it. I'm so into it. I love talking about makeup products and what you would get. If you liked this video or you like me, please make sure you hit that subscribe button or that notification bell and give this video a like. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to anyone who subscribes, or even if you just watch my videos, thank you. Like, I cannot actually believe that even one person watches my videos. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for taking the time to look at my video. That is it from me today. I'm sure you've had enough of it. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world. I will see you next time, and bye.